Hi guys, a lot of our restaurants will ask us how much time do you need to spend to maintain a Twitter account. So we've put together these 5 slides on doing restaurant Twitter in 10 minutes a day. So here we go, 5 slides, and at the end of this you'll be able to manage your Twitter account in a couple of short bursts, twice a day ideally, once a day if is the minimum. To keep your fans updated on Twitter and to really start to connect with foodies in your region. So the first thing takes about 2 minutes, and I would say is just reply to everyone. Anyone who has mentioned your restaurant with the @restaurant, whatever your Twitter handle is, make sure you reply to them, and that reply goes not only to them but to all of your followers. Twitter users, particularly the foodies, love to be responded to, and if they've taken the time to tweet you a message, then it's great if you can spend the time to reply back to them. Usually, to start with, you may get just a few of these, but after time, when people realize that you're really responsive on Twitter, they'll start to tweet you more and more. So the next 3 minutes, I recommend you start conversations with people you follow about food. So pick up on something that you've noticed during the week, either in your restaurant or something that someone else has said on Twitter, and start talking about it. It may be something that's topical, it may be something that you are doing in your restaurant, and in order to do that, just start the tweet with their name, their Twitter name, so use that @ symbol first. And the importance of that is it will turn up in their tweet inbox, if you like, and they'll get that message directly on their computer or on their mobile phone. So it's a great way of sending a message to them which is public, so everyone can see that conversation. So temper it with the same type of conversations you'd have with people in public. It's not a private message, but it does start to get that engagement and conversation going. The third aspect to look at for your Twitter account and engaging with fans is more to talk about what you're actually doing. So you can talk about your menu, what's on that menu, specials you're doing tonight. You can even link through to your menu on your website, and that's a great way of taking someone who is following you on Twitter and educating them about your website and your menu there, and hopefully they'll then click a booking button if you've got one. You can also talk about the team behind the food that you'll create at your restaurant. Talk about some of the new staff or qualifications they've got, or some of the things they're creating or ideas they're coming up with. So it can be pretty relaxed here, but this is an opportunity for patrons to get a bit more of an understanding about your restaurant, because a lot of the people they're not going to meet because they're behind the scenes. And even for the front of house staff, it's great to give them a bit of recognition on the great job they're doing. You can also add a link to a photo, so if you've got food coming out of your restaurant and you've got one of these iPhones, you can capture that food and then tweet it out to people. If you don't have that mobile technology, I would recommend you do get that, because that really is where the power of Twitter is. But you can also take a photo with a normal camera, connect it to your PC or Mac, and then upload it via Twitter in the website. It just takes a little bit longer than doing it via an iPhone or an Android mobile device. So we're up to 7 minutes now. In the last few minutes, just go out and start doing a bit more follower research. So find some more foodies who are on Twitter in your region, or find some more restaurants, because the more people you can follow who have similar interests to you, the more likely you are to spark up that conversation, and ultimately the more likely they are to come into your restaurant or cafe or winery, because hopefully if they see you on Twitter, they'll follow you back and they can start to talk about what you're up to at your restaurant. So there we go, there's a few slides, and in 10 minutes you have updated your Twitter account, keeping it current and growing your fan base. The last thing I'd say is, if you do need help with any of this, TweetTeat can help you to amplify your fan base, particularly if you're new to Twitter. We can also schedule tweets for you at the time that your fans are most likely to be online, and we can help share some longer foodie stories. You might have some really interesting things happening that need a bit more than 140 characters to be explained. Just let us know, and we can work out the best package for you. We do have some on our website at tweet2eat.co.nz, or you can pop me an email on ryan@tweet2eat.co.nz. Hope this has been useful, and enjoy our videos.